have to, it's a ballot, but I think it's a resolution or something like that.
Yeah.
I think for 4 days.
I know there's something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Now, what did they do with the animal? Did they keep animals there for the extra 4 days? Did they split up how
Oh,
everything?
by a majority.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
So the black and white.
Okay, do we have a
The color, okay.
resolution to the effect of voting for Art Merrill, Waylon Gladstone, and Mark Cahill as regulars, and Pat Davis, Janet Chaplin, and Tom Hilson as alternates?
So. Second.
Okay, any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Carried. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got that, yes.
Yes.
Well, Mark, you. This-
Oh, yeah, that's another setup, crap.
Well, I don't disagree, you know,
No, that's another one that all of a sudden they just, that's new ones.
oh, these are new ones?
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was,
No,
I didn't, I just, oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I got a letter from them too.
Okay.
Won't take long to put that to rest.
What we're talking about is this OSHA? Or
Department of Labor.
Department of Labor has got some issues that the town needs to,
That's putting it bluntly.
you know, address. That's,
What it is, they just come in and cited us some violations, you know, about grinders and jacks and stuff, so that's all been taken care of, sent it all in. They got me for, records on, training for our personal protection stuff, which we do every year and stuff, but they got me for that. One of their supervisors comes and does that, but they wrote me up for it anyways. And then, one for lockout tag out in the shop. I'm supposed to go out and do a thing quite often and just write down that they know what they're doing. So that's been taken care of. And then all of a sudden they show up and want, or didn't show up, but sent me a letter and they want it posted, which I'm highly against, posting records of injuries to personnel on the board. I think it's wrong, I'm not gonna do it. And I told them before I post it, they come, I take it back down, I don't think it's right. But they like to see the injury log and all of that stuff, and I don't.
That's interesting, because you know, like medical records, that's a
Or
medical
some-
injury.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like a
that's-
closed personal
that's
thing.
I wouldn't think that, you know, it's just petty, you know, some of it's petty, I guess, I don't know what to call it.
What they,
Sounds
what
like
they,
a violation of privacy.
Mm-hmm.
what
Definitely.
it ends up being is they wanna know who the person was that got injured. You don't put their injuries up there, but you put their lost time and that stuff on there. All you gotta do is ask me. Don't tell them. Somebody asks me, tell them. I'm not gonna tell them the injuries, I'm not gonna tell them the, you know, doctor's reports. But I think it's crap. And how many people, people here would walk into someplace and go, hey, I wanna see your injury report.
Yeah.
I don't know too many people would do that. I don't know anybody would do that other than them. So, that's what it's about.
Justifying their job.
Hey, no kidding. Yeah, don't tell them that because they get a little upset when you tell them that. Yeah.
We send them to health inspectors, they have a tendency to be the same way.
Yeah.
Dave, when you were talking before, you had a insurance policy through Gates Cole for the board, right?
Yes.
Now, was it a crime something policy? Would it be due in August or so? I think they were
It was
talking.
due in September.
Okay,
But
because JR has called me about it a couple times. I returned the phone call today and told him that I talked to Bill, Big Border, and he said it's, you know, it's all covered through
Yeah, that's what
our policy. and that we wouldn't need it anymore. I just happened to call when JR wasn't in,
Okay,
and somebody there took
thank
the
you.
message, and we'll probably play phone tag a little more, but that's basically, I think, it's crime policy about, you know, the bookkeeper, you know, board members and stuff. And I know we had talked to Bill over that quite a bit, and that it's all covered, and,
Okay, just let me know if it ever changes.
right,
Okay.
you know, I've been getting phone calls on that, and if it's due in September, that's why, they wanna get it renewed, and
Thank you, Jeff.
we'll not renew it. Okay. I presume the rec committee's, probably the rec is done for the year? Okay, well, I think it should, when we do our budget, the rec committee, I'm sure will come in, or the person from the rec committee usually brings in a budget for us. And I'd like to have it noted that the Little League field, it will be available in Treadwell. So hopefully they can get some use, you know, of your facility and open it up more for the community. If that's-
Town facilities, not just federal
Right.
facilities.
Yep. Thank you, Mark.
Cedar response, 14219 Ravel Road, the Maxwell resident, 74 O'Neill County Street.
Okay. I guess we can open, is there anything else from the board? We'll open it up to the floor.
Well, I could like to ask a question, you know, follow up on the clean energy community.
Yep.
Anything, how's that progressing? Is heard
Well,
anything?
I just got numbers here from Paul, on the fuel oil, the usage in gallons in 16 and 17. Of course, it's only the first 3 months of 17 and a full year in 16. That's why, you know, it's about double, or half, 17
Yeah,
about
well,
half.
there's more than 3 months, but,
Right,
yeah.
but, you know, we haven't had the real heating
No,
for
not that we
17
use
yet,
that
that's
much,
why it
right?
would be, you know, that much lower. In kilowatt usage, we were down a little bit on kilowatt usage. Well, of course,
Well,
17
that's-
isn't done,
No, well, that's 10 months on 17.
10 months on 17.
Because we only get one more bill.
Or what
Because
they-
it's
what
2
they
months.
approved tonight. Right, the other one will be in January.
It includes tonight's.
Okay.
So,
So some of this,
so there's really only one more bill coming,
right,
so.
right. Yeah, every 2 months, we get ours every month.
well,
Ours is still every 2 months.
That is, yeah, we get one, all 3 of the accounts.
Is yours 3 days?
No.
I didn't know if it was because ours is 3
Right,
days,
yeah.
and that's why
I don't know.
we have 2 months. I don't know.
Whatever.
So,
Whatever.
the thing of it is, there'll be another 2 months coming, and I think,
Yep.
did I write the averages on there?
No, you didn't, Paul.
Yeah. Like last year, the monthly average was like 1,820 kilowatt
Oh,
hours.
okay.
This year, we're right at 2,000, but we get the next bill will probably be on the low side. You take December, January, February, that's when the usage is the highest. So that may bring that 2,000 down. We're in the neighborhood of 18 to 2,000 kilowatt hours a month.
Yeah. And I'll get a hold of Tara, so we'll get the people, the form we gotta have for the, for this. We gotta break it down monthly probably, quarter, whether it's, well, we get it bi-monthly, so you can't report it more than every other month anyway.
Right.
Unless she wants it broke down, or whatever. Okay. Other than that, now did you,
I sent off the
form to
yes, yep,
get the grant, the $2,500 grant?
yes,
Yeah.
all that stuff's been done.
Okay.
Was the code enforcer able to attend that training, or has that happened yet?
I don't think that's happened yet. I haven't heard from Mark that he's, I know Meredith has. And that code enforcement officer, I think, does 5 towns? 4 or 5, 6 towns, something like that, it's crazy. Now, between towns and villages. I know they have on that one, they have got that done, I guess, or something they had already done before, or whatever, but I'll talk to Mark tomorrow to see if he's, you know, if Wayne's talked to him or whatever on it. Yep. Okay, any other questions?
So, basically, you're a good shot right now, the 3 of the 4 things you've got a good handle on. Yeah,
It sounds like it, you know, it should be, I
it's
mean,
just then it's just that 4th one that's gonna be
Right.
that. sticker.
right, yep, yeah. Yeah, well, we'll get in touch with Tara. and
Because apparently other towns have already passed resolutions, because Meridale or Meredith or somebody just passed the resolution.
Yeah,
on the paper,
Meredith
so
did,
if
yep.
we stay ahead of the curve, they gotta catch up to.
Right, yep. Okay. Did anybody else want some of these?
I'll take one to post it.
Okay. There's 2 here. Anybody else want one?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So is there anything else to come before the board? Brian?
Any word about Verizon? Anything new on that?
I haven't heard a thing.
They're doing it now. The antennas are up, but they still have to put the cables up. They've got the rails are there in the parking lot.
That's what they are.
They didn't come
I see the
today.
rail. I said, what
When they hang them, then they'll run the lines up to them, but
Everything else.
don't hold me to it, but the guy said possibly by next Monday, they would be done. Now, whether they turn it on or not, I don't know.
Could be months.
Right, but they're hoping to be done by next Monday.
Now, is Delhi Phone Company doing anything, Mark?
He called today and wants to trim the right of way up through there so they can get their wires and stuff in. Other than that, I haven't heard anything out of him until today, this afternoon he called. But this morning, excuse me, I thought they'd be over this afternoon, but that would probably be a day or 2. Because they couldn't get a line of sight, so he just wanted to trim everything on our side. Well, the only other thing I had and forgot about was Paul been working on FEMA stuff for back when we had the snowstorm. They finally come around and said we're gonna pay some money, but now with Harvey, might not see that.
Well, I'm sure they probably, I mean, we can use money, don't get me wrong on that, but Harvey really.
Yeah, it's gonna.
And now what? Another week, Florida could be ahead.
Now, right now, the numbers are down there are higher than they were for Katrina, so.
Right. 190 million or billion? I mean, it's just, I mean, they're lucky it's flat, at least it doesn't have any power. If we had 10% of what they got, we'd have damage.
How do you deal with 30 inches of rain or more?
Yeah.
How do you deal with
51, something.
59
59 in spot, yeah, I mean, it's just baffling, I mean, wow.
Yeah, this next one hits Florida.
Yeah,
They're saying 185
It's even stronger.
sustained winds.
Yeah, category 5.
Yeah.
I used to think Dallas, Fort Worth.
One nasty storm.
yes,
I apologize, just to go back to this. If the town was to qualify for either of the grants, has the board given consideration to what sort of project and amount would be applied for?
well, the project, I'm sure, would be a town office facility, is what it would be, you know, applied for. I think like last month, it was spoke about the heating system in the garage has got a lot of use on it. That might be something that would, you know, we can get something done there that would qualify as a, you know, something that you, 10% savings, you know, one of the markers that you're supposed to try to hit. But that's what it would, I mean, that's what I would expect it to go to, is some type of, I know Gary, I saw him, well, he saw me, I was going to the bank and he caught me, saying how the town office building in town is, not being kept up, there's no doubt. And I mean, the railroad foundation, they want to get rid of the house, that's what they want. So they're not, I mean, even if they maintain our half, the other half isn't, that's falling down worse than our half is. So it's a mutual thing that we both want to, get out of each other's hair. I think, there's not a nicer spot than the center of the town. Gary said he loves it because you can go right to the bank and deposit, make any deposits, so it's safer or whatever, which I understand too. But, it's where we're at right now. They want to get out of it, we want to get out of it. And when Verizon comes on, that's where that money is going to go towards funding a building. Is what that's what my figure, we're already getting paid from AT&T, or from, I guess, from the AT&T service. This service will be, designated for a town office building. So it's not gonna, we'll have to bond for it or whatever, but it'll be won't be a tax burden to the taxpayer is what I'm hoping for.
Most other towns do have, a building.
Yeah. Yep, we've got the building, our existing building, but it's just not big enough anymore for everything we want to put in it. But I've also heard some terrible figures on what the other town buildings are, the cost of them. Holy cow. Just crazy. But that's where, if we got a grant and stuff, that's where the funding would go, whether it be for, geothermal, heat, or energy efficient usages to keep it, to heat it, and
Doors, lights, windows, anything.
anything like that, do the right job.
Insulation, spray foam.
Put it, do it right the first time, so it'll last for years. Is that
Thank you, yeah.
okay? Any other questions?
I just, one thing, I forgot to thank Dwight. When we said we removed some fence posts, we thought that would be kind of an easy job. Well, he brought his machine down, and spent a couple hours there getting them out. Some of those posts had concrete in them, like.
Oh, they weren't gonna move, were they? They look like they're.
Well, they were there 80 years, so.
Oh, gosh.
They
They
were
put
put
them in.
back in when they built the original high school.
Oh, really? Oh. Wow.
They were monsters to get out. So thank you, Dwight.
You're welcome.
Machines do
Good
make it easy.
Oh boy. Well then, no, we've still been digging on the first one.
When's this gonna stop?
35 more to go.
Right. So is there anything else to come before the board?
Not to let-
Any other questions?
I was gonna say,
I'll entertain a motion. And we thank you very much. All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Dave, can we have a request on snacks for
Yeah,
December?
what do you want, Dave?
Christmas